So I played a gig recently, and there was a guy in the crowd, and I didn't have an MC on set. It was just this weekend, actually. I didn't have an MC on set, or we didn't have an MC on set. I was with Diagnostics, Big Up Diagnostics. And at the end of the show, we were playing last set. This guy, he was asking for the mic all set, because we didn't have an MC, and he was saying, "Oh, give me the mic, I got bars. And it's not uncommon that happens, like at events. People ask for the mic, people just from the crowd. So I didn't think much of it, but then afterwards he spoke to my mate Trimmer, and he was saying to him, like, "Oh, how do I get into the industry? Like, I really just want to MC. I got bars. I want to MC. Blah blah blah." And he even spoke to the guy who was running the night as well at Fabric. Even spoke to him. I saw him speak to him outside afterwards. He was asking, like, how do I get a set at the club, and how do I MC, like, for events and stuff. And he said, first of all, I'm not just going to give out the mic to some guy with his top off in the crowd, first of all, which is a valid point. But if you feel like you're trying to get into the industry as an MC or a DJ, and you've tried everything, or you feel like you've tried everything, here is what I would do, because I'm not sure you have tried absolutely everything. So first of all, you need a computer. Most people got a computer and a phone. Even if you just got a phone, record yourself. If you want to be an MC, record yourself. Maybe get yourself a decent mic to record yourself on a set. There are plenty of sets on SoundCloud. If you're a DJ, get yourself some free software to start learning how to DJ. And then once you get some money, buy some decks, or a really, really cheap controller about this big, do you know what I mean? Record a mix, record your thing, innit? Whether it be a tune, whether you've got a track, whether you want to be a producer more than a DJ, or a DJ more than a producer, record your thing, get yourself a SoundCloud or a Mixcloud, they're both free. And then reach out, or like look at your local area. Do you live in or around a city, or do you live like in or around a town, or anywhere that has, where's your nearest city that has drum and bass or your music scene in? And then just look at the promoters in that scene. They are going to be the people that would book you. So look at your promoters in that area, have your thing online, have the link in your bio, have your track or your mix or your MC set. Then follow the promoters that are in your local city. I'm talking local first, because it's going to be cost effective for everyone doing it like that, rather than you reaching out to a brand in Hungary if you're based in the UK. So big up the Hungary gang, by the way. Enter all the competitions you can, and enter them with chest. What do I mean by that? So like everyone, make sure every single one is different. Don't enter the competition for a Breaking Science and a Next Hype and have it the same mix. Make it like completely unique to that entry, and put in different bits of flair, whether it be MCing or DJing. Make sure it's unique to that entry. If you've been applying to those for like a year and you still get nothing, offer your services for free. Like just say like, I've been trying for, just send a DM on Instagram. I've been trying for like a whole year. My name is this. Do you have anything that I can do for free? And if the answer is no, then like, I don't think the answer will be no, because if you've been trying for like a whole year and not been noticed, if you've been practicing every week for a whole year, you'd have got better by the end of the year naturally. If you're buying tunes, if you're buying like 6 tunes and you're digging deep for the older tunes and you're finding the different blends, chances are that if you're doing that like every week for like a year, chances are by the time that 12 months is up, like you would have got a gig at one of these competitions. It took me around, I tried competitions for like a year and still got nothing as well. So I turned to production. That's my next thing, you know. If you're getting no luck as a DJ, because it's very saturated and the landscape is very different now with social media. It was important when I was coming up first starting, but it's even more so important now. So aside from that, if you're DJing and you find yourself you find it's too saturated, start production. Even if you don't enjoy it, turn your hand back at the DJ and focus on that. But definitely start doing edits, or start researching, or start looking at YouTube videos to see how you would get into production. I have a video on Logic, but it's not too in depth, to be honest. But I do have a Patreon, and there are lots of other artists that have a Patreon to offer, where we have Discord communities where you can speak to, you can ask me, people ask me random questions in the Discord all the time, and it often becomes a big debate, and everyone has opinions and has their own experiences. You have people within a wide range of experience levels all in one place, from started to established, and so you can get a really good range of opinions in somewhere like a Discord or a Patreon community. So then my next thing is social media. If you're not posting on social media every week, I think you should, because when you have say for example you have 300 followers on your Instagram, like what would it be that's preventing you? Because what have you got to lose other than the fact that someone from your old school will see that you're like trying this new thing? So I would aim for posting once a week at minimum, but then posting once a day if you can. Not even maximum, you can post like 3 times a day if you want, like whatever's sustainable. I would aim for, if you can, every other day or every day, when there's nothing to lose. And even at my level, I still don't think there's too much to lose, but there are these other blockages that come in that might prevent me from posting. That's probably a topic for another video. But at the beginning, you really have nothing to lose. So there would be nothing to stop you just posting quality every day. But then also, it doesn't even have to, this is the strange thing about social media. The social media manager at Crewcast, big up Alice, she told me that with TikTok, you should treat it like your private Instagram story, or just like an Instagram story, kind of like sometimes. And sometimes when I do that, things can go super viral. Like if something does really well on the Instagram story and I post it on TikTok, sometimes it can resonate really well with people. But again, it's not always the case. But the only way you'll learn what isn't the case is just by trial and error, and just keeping even a physical record or a mental record of it. So honestly, if there is something stopping you from starting, what is the excuse? I don't think, whatever the excuse is, I'm not sure it's valid. I think you should just go for it. If you're thinking like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or oh, I'm not quite ready to do it, you should just start and then learn as you're going. Because the only way you're gonna figure out how to get over certain hurdles, or how to deal with certain feelings, how to deal with rejection, is just by diving into the unknown and putting your heart on the line and just giving it your best shot. And on the way, you will meet other people that are also putting their hearts on the line and trying their best, trying to give it their best shot as well. And you can learn from each other, and you can help each other as well. So if this video wasn't too deep for you, big up. If it was too deep for you, also big up. But check out this one that I got here for you as well on the channel. And once again, thanks for being here. To be honest, the day's getting sunnier. Big up. I'll see you on the next one.